With WWE 2K23 being the next addition to the WWE Games franchise, here are the 9 rumours swirling around the internet that you need to know about if you want to stay in the loop with everything 2K23 related. We cover all the latest news and rumours on this channel relating to the hottest upcoming pro wrestling video games, including WWE 2K23, AEW Fight Forever, The Wrestling Code, and more. So hit that subscribe button now and turn on notifications to make sure that you never miss out on the latest and greatest that this community has to offer. Please keep in mind that everything we're talking about today is just a rumour, so until it is officially confirmed, you shouldn't take anything here as fact. But with that being said, let's jump into all of the rumours currently bouncing around about WWE 2K23. Kicking us off, we're talking about the release date, because it is rumoured that WWE 2K23 will release in March of 2023. Out of all of the rumours that we're going to be talking about here today, this one sounds more than likely than any of them. Because of course, the last addition to the WWE Games franchise, WWE 2K22, was also released on March this year, and on top of that, 2K have also publicly announced in their quarterly earnings calls that WWE 2K23 will release in the fiscal year of 2023, which comes to an end at the end of March next year. Since no promotional campaign has begun to advertise the game coming out this fall, I'd say it's pretty safe to assume that this rumour will be proven correct, and WWE 2K23 will end up coming out in March of next year. Just as fans eagerly await the release of their new favourite games, another date that they wait for with anticipation is the date in which their favourite games are announced for the very first time, and according to the rumours, WWE 2K23 is looking to make its official reveal to the world at this year's WWE Survivor Series. Typically, we usually see some sort of big announcements for the next WWE game come around the time of SummerSlam, which is an event usually hosted in August, but this year, it was in July. SummerSlam passed by with no announcement, and now August has passed by with no announcement either, which is seemingly what has led to the rumour that they'll now save the first big announcement for the next available Big 4 WWE pay-per-view, and that is of course going to be Survivor Series. I think this rumour makes a lot of sense, as 2K have usually announced their new WWE games for the first time alongside bigger WWE pay-per-views, and while that has typically been the likes of WrestleMania and SummerSlam, with each of those having come and gone this year, Survivor Series certainly feels like the next best option. Another rumour that has been pretty prevalent in the community over the last few months is one relating to the cover superstar for the game. This is obviously a topic that is talked about quite extensively when it comes to the release of every new WWE title, with there often being a discussion about who could be on the cover, with many different names being brought to the table. However, when it comes to WWE 2K23, there has really only been one name discussed when it comes to the cover of this game, and that is the returning superstar, Cody Rhodes, who came back to the WWE earlier this year at WrestleMania. Never has there been so many rumours and discussions when it comes to one singular person making it onto the cover for a WWE game, so it stands to reason that Cody is likely one of the frontrunners to receive this spot, depending on when he makes his return to the WWE following the recovery of his injury. One mode that we can definitely expect to see come back in WWE 2K23 is that of the Showcase mode, as this has become a staple of the franchise ever since 2K included it back in WWE 2K15. There's been a lot of rumours and discussion within the community as to which showcase could actually be done for this year's game, because with many big former WWE stars now appearing in other companies such as AEW, it may be difficult to include any iconic matches in the showcase that include the likes of Chris Jericho, Daniel Bryan, Dean Ambrose, and many more. For that reason, most of the rumours have strayed to 2 guys in particular, with those being Triple H and Roman Reigns. Of course, there will be some notable matches they would miss out on due to the reasons I just mentioned, but these 2 names sound pretty realistic, especially given the standing that they currently have in the company, so having either of these 2 guys leading the charge when it comes to the Showcase mode is bound to get fans invested. Another mode that has been in the franchise for many years now is a little thing known as Universe mode. And while it has become a fan favourite mode in that time, there may be some big changes coming to it in WWE 2K23. It's no secret that Universe mode has kind of been thrown off to the side when it comes to the priorities of 2K22, with there being many glitches and bugs that plague players of the mode to this day. This has led many fans to believe that there could be some big changes in the works for this mode in 2K23, which could possibly lead to the mode being revamped and made much better, or perhaps even removed from the game altogether. It's hard to tell exactly which direction they are going to be going in with this, but this next rumour may help make this situation a little bit more clear. That is because the next rumour that has been flying around the internet is that the fan favourite story designer could be returning to the franchise with WWE 2K23. In the lead up to the release of 2K22, the developers hosted various fan feedback events across the internet on their forums, Twitter and Reddit. During these events, they gathered a lot of valuable insight from the fans as to what they would want to see in future WWE titles, and above everything else, the two most requested features were GM mode and create a story. Obviously, they already went ahead and put GM mode in 2K22 in the form of My GM, so that's already taken care of, so it makes a lot of sense that they'd want to go ahead and put in the second most requested feature into the game that follows that. This also ties into the universe rumours a little bit, because if they are putting hours and resources into creating a well-developed story designer mode for 2K23, then perhaps that is what took away time and resources from universe mode, but only time will tell when it comes to this one. Speaking of My GM mode, there have also been some rumours floating around the place when it comes to this, as people believe the My GM mode will be massively improved upon when it comes to WWE 2K23. It's no secret that for most people, My GM mode was a bit of a disappointment, as they felt the mode was watered down compared to what was achievable with the GM mode from past WWE games. This has led to the mode pretty much becoming a dead fish in the water, with no one talking about it now 6 months after the game has released. So with that in mind, it makes all the sense in the world that 2K would be prioritizing this headed into the release of 2K23, because if a mode is going to stay in the game, of course, 2K are going to want people to play and enjoy it. So fingers crossed, players will start to see some of those features that they were expecting to see in 2K22's GM mode come 2K23. According to the rumours, another mode that you can expect to see return in 2K23 is the infamous My Faction mode. In its current form, My Faction mode hasn't been very well received by the community, as not only is it a mode that not many people can get invested into due to the lack of an online component, but some people are also sour towards it due to the amount of character models that are locked exclusively to this mode. 2K23 will apparently be looking to expand upon this, however, with online being a high priority for this mode, as well as a different take on how content will be unlocked through it. With that, however, you can also expect a more aggressive stance when it comes to the microtransactions that are available in this mode. So, all in all, we can sort of look at 2K22's version of this mode as a soft launch for what is planned to be the real deal come the release of 2K23. Whether or not these changes will make the community like this mode any more than they currently do is something we'll have to wait and find out. Lastly, the other prominent rumour that has come to our attention over the recent months is that WWE 2K23 is planning on continuing to feature high-profile celebrity characters within the games, as it said 2K were very happy with the overall reception to the likes of Logan Paul and Machine Gun Kelly. The main name that has been rumoured to be included in 2K23 is that of the former WrestleMania competitor, Bad Bunny, with it being said that he may even be included as some sort of pre-order or special edition bonus. Honestly, I was pretty surprised to see that Bad Bunny wasn't already in 2K22, given the amount of other celebrity cameos that the game featured, so with that in mind, I would not be surprised in the slightest if Bad Bunny does make it into WWE 2K23. And with that, guys, those are the 9 rumours that we've been hearing about when it comes to WWE 2K23. What do you all make of these rumours? Which ones do you think hold some truth to them, and which ones do you think are complete nonsense? Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below, and while you're down there, don't forget to drop a like on the video as it really does help the channel, and subscribe so that you never miss out on any of our WWE 2K23 content. Thank you very much for watching this video, and we'll see you soon for another one. Peace.